All right, greetings everyone. We're going to do water signs. I'm actually just going to do combine Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not going to break it down, but I am going to break it down by feminine and masculine. So we're going to start with water feminine energy and see what's going on with feminines, and then we will do masculine, water masculine afterwards. So I'm just going to write down the time here. So we'll start at about 35 for water feminine. So what is going on with water feminine, please? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine. What is the overall energy for water feminines? Okay, we have third eye clarity. And remember awakening as your overall energy here. Third eye and remember awakening, clarity. So there's something that I feel that you're either needing to or you are, water signs, water feminines, that you're remembering or you're kind of waking up to, you're gaining clarity about. There's some type of a need here. I feel like to go within, trust your intuition. There's something that I almost feel like you maybe forgot, or you're just working on waking up from something. I feel like you may be coming out of a situation where possibly you were not using your intuition. You were not trusting yourself, trusting your own intuition. But you're waking up from that. You're coming out of that energy. So let's get some more cards for. Right, so your overall energy we have as the Queen of Cups, which is water energy, right? We also have the Lovers. So some type of divine union, I feel, is coming into play here. What happened in the near recent past, please? Recent past. The Magician. Could have been dealing with strong Gemini energy here. We also have Virgo. For some of you, I feel like there's something that you're trying to let go of. You're restraining yourself and holding yourself back from a situation. I do feel like for some of you, there is someone that's on your mind that you want to reunite with, possibly a Leo, Virgo, Gemini, or maybe even another water sign. But I also feel like you know that that's disappointing. It's been disappointing in the past here with the Seven of Pentacles in your subconscious influences. I feel like when you look back on this situation, you kind of remember the disappointment that it caused. Someone may have been tricky here with the Magician. It may have been a tricky situation, possibly a situation that was just built on having a good time. And although maybe you did have a good time and it was fun, I feel like you want love. I feel like you want a deeper connection here with the Lovers. And so you're kind of in this space where you're making a decision, I feel like, about, what it is that you want. It's like you're waking up to the truth about a situation when it comes to the relationship you may have just come out of, or you may be coming out of, or you have currently with a particular situation that doesn't bring you the fulfillment and the love that you're looking for. It's more of a good time relationship. And although I feel like you really do have feelings for this person, I also feel like you're awakening to what it is that you actually want. And you're awakening to manifesting what it is that you actually want. What do we have coming in in the near future for water feminine, please. Okay, yeah, so we have a new cycle here. The World and the Five of Pentacles. So this is a situation where I feel like you were feeling lonely. I don't feel like you're going towards loneliness. I feel like this is a situation where you're coming out of feeling this Five of Pentacles energy because you were dealing with someone who was I don't feel like they were on the up and up. I feel like they were a little bit tricky here with this Magician card. And it was more of just lust and having a good time. But you're taking your strength back because you know what you want. You want a deeper connection here with the Lovers. And so you're really kind of trusting your intuition. You know what you want. And I feel like you are remembering kind of what this person or how the situation was and how it made you feel and closing out that chapter. So what do we have then coming in with this new world energy, with this world energy here? Yeah, see, Five of Pentacles again in the reverse. This time it's reverse because I feel like you're coming out of feeling this loneliness. So we have the Five of Pentacles here twice with the World and in the near future. I feel like this is a chapter that you're closing, a chapter that was disappointing, a chapter that was just unfulfilling. It was emotionally unfulfilling for you. And as you kind of remember and you look back, you know that that's not what you want. I feel like you have a deeper connection that is going to be coming in at some point as you close this chapter out. This chapter that made you feel left out in the cold, made you feel lonely, made you feel like an option. So there's something here that you're learning or that you have learned that you're awakening to about yourself and about your level of respect that you are basically demanding from whoever you move forward with into the future. Tell me about this Magician in the past, in the recent past. Yeah, someone who was selfish. Nine of Cups. It was more about, what can I get out of this situation? It wasn't a fulfilling. This Nine of Cups, Three of Cups. It's a very independent energy. It's like we'll just get together and have a good time. Emotionally distant, independent. It wasn't a union. It wasn't the type of union that you want. Your overall energy is wanting the Lovers and the Queen of Cups, which is you here as a water feminine, wanting a divine union. Not a situation where you just come together with someone and have a good time and then they go about, that made you feel really left out and lonely and cold. So I feel like you're looking for security here. You want security, you want long-term investment, and not someone who's just kind of in it for themselves. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. So I do feel like you're coming into some type of a union here that's going to be forming. In the near future, we have the World that's closing out cycles, that's closing out this energy of feeling left out, lonely. I feel like you're standing up for yourself and what you want. And so you're bringing in some type of a union here with the two of Cups. So what's coming in for water feminine, please? the Hermit. You might be meeting a Virgo. Self-reflection here. I see a lot of self-reflection, and the Ace of Cups. See, so I definitely feel like you're coming into you are going through a major change here where you know what it is that you want, and you're just not, you're respecting yourself. You're not allowing someone to come in and disrespect you and make you feel lonely and make you feel like an option and put you in third-party scenarios and situations. So you've gone through a lot of deep reflection and thinking, and I feel like what's coming towards you is a brand new, you're going to be meeting somebody new. For some of you, it could be a Virgo. But regardless of it being a Virgo, I just feel like it's going to be a situation where you know what it is that you want, and you're not standing. You've already done the soul searching, the reflection, the inner reflection. You know what you want to be. You know how you want to be invested in. You know how you want to be treated. So yeah, I do see a union coming in. I feel like it's going to be somebody new here, and you're leaving this past situation in the past. Let's see. Advice for water feminine, please. Okay, we have love wins. No matter how long it takes, true love always wins. Cupid's love brew is being made special just for you to win your heart. And you definitely have some type of a union coming in here. It's just continuing to self-love, to show yourself the self-love here that you're doing with this Queen of Cups, and this strength and this respect that you are having for yourself, and not allowing yourself to retreat back into third-party scenarios and get together, have good time scenarios here, because you're remembering, you remember what it's like to have that feeling of being left out and feeling lonely and not getting the investment that you deserve. So with this third eye clarity and remember, and this remembering, you are not falling back into that habit with whoever this person was that you were with in the past, or maybe multiple relationships that made you feel that way. So for some of you, you could have been the one that wanted those type of connections just out of self-preservation, self-protection. But I feel like you're kind of growing out of that here with this Queen of Cups, by showing yourself the self-love and making a decision, a conscious decision to go after actual love. And that's what looks like, that's what's coming in here with love wins, the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Let's pull a moon card for water feminine, please. Message for water feminine, please. All right, we have full moon in Aquarius. It says, show the world the real you. Which is, I feel like that's kind of what you're doing, because water signs they do want love, they do want security, right? You don't want to be in situations where people are making you feel, or you're just feeling lonely and left out. And the Nine of Cups is a great card for, being emotionally independent. But if you're looking for a connection with someone, then you want something more than that. This is more self-indulgent. I'm fine on my own. I don't want anybody. I don't need anybody. And I feel like you're going towards what's more authentic for you. Okay, so that is what I have for water feminines. I'm going to move on to the masculines now. All right, water masculines. So let's see what is going on with water masculines. What is get 2 cards for water masculine, please. 2 cards for water masculine. What is going on with water masculines at this time? Here we have toxicity, bound, and patterns. Let's get one more card for water masculine. Why do we have toxicity here? All right. Celebration, gifts, abundance. Okay. Let's get some. What is going on with water masculines, please? Okay, Ace of Fire, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. It happened in the past. They have the Two of Wands. So some type of decision here. What do water masculines want? Three of Cups, and the near future. We have Judgment. So some type of a decision that's being made. So some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn feminine, or possibly a Aries, Leo, not Aries, Leo, but a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius feminine. I feel like there was a decision that was made for the water masculines. I feel like you guys made some kind of decision, okay? And it could have, I feel like this decision could lead you, or it led you either down a path of celebration here, or it could have led you down a path of toxicity, or you're in the process of making this decision here. We have in the near future Judgment. That's making a decision. So for Three of Cups, I do feel like there's somebody that you want to reunite with. But possibly for some of you, you may know that it's a toxic situation, especially if it's based here only on lust with the Ace of Wands. And it's, the Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups. This to me is looking very much like a good time, and not so much like love and passion and marriage. But it could lead to celebration, gifts, and abundance if you allow that to happen. Because what helps or hinders you here with the Queen of Pentacles is this could be something that's long term. If you're dealing with like an earth energy, this could be something that could lead towards stability. You may feel this is someone that can lead you towards stability, or you can have that stability, that long-term relationship if you want. But I feel like for some of you, you're trying to make a decision about whether or not you want something long-term. Do you want to have a long-term connection with someone? Do you want abundance with someone? Or do you want something that's just more sexual? So that's a decision that I feel like the water masculines are in the process of making, or have made in the past here with this Two of Wands. Tell me about this Queen of Swords here. I just feel like for some of you, you want to have, there's part of you that wants to have something with someone long term, but then there's part of you that doesn't. So you have a major decision to make here. Either you want to, part of you wants to, or part of you doesn't, or you're either conflicted about what you want, or you do know what you want, but it's how to go about getting what you want without hurting someone. I feel emotionally you're kind of shut down here with the Queen of Swords. I don't feel like you're really letting people get very close to you. You're keeping an emotional distance. Ace of Pentacles in the World. So you have this ability. You have the option to have something that can lead to growth and to long term. But you're being very standoffish about it, or you're being very cold when it comes to it, or possibly someone you're possibly dealing with a feminine who is acting that way towards you. But with the Ace of Pentacles in the World here, I feel like you have the decision. The decision is kind of up to you. Water masculine is what I'm seeing here. You can have something brand new here that can really lead to abundance and stability with someone, a connection with someone that can be long term. Something that can go from possibly just lust and having a good time to marriage, to the next level, to moving in together. But I do believe that the decision is up to you here. For some of you, possibly it's up to a feminine that you're dealing with. But I feel like for the most part, this is your decision. Some of you are still stuck in a toxic pattern here. Maybe you're feeling bound to an ex, possibly an ex-spouse. Or there's someone that you still want to reunite with, and you feel kind of bound to that pattern, that kind of pattern of having a good time. It's lustful, it's having a good time. But you have a decision here on whether or not you want to take things to the next level, or do you want to stay stuck in toxic behaviors and patterns. I feel like some of you know that you have this decision. You know what's in front of you. You kind of know what's good for you. But some of you just may not want that. Maybe you're just at a stage in your life where you are more interested in having a good time. But you also know intuitively, you do know that that leaves you in a toxic pattern. So there's some type of a decision that needs to be made here about having something long term with someone or not. And with this Hanged Man, you're not really making the decision. You're like at a standstill with Pisces energy here with the Hanged Man. Feel like you're not wanting to make a decision. It's almost like you don't want to make a decision. Some of you want to be able to have. I'm almost feeling like have your cake and eat it too, because it's like as long as you don't make a decision, then you're kind of still at that space where you may feel like you can have a particular person and have a good time with them without having to discuss the future or the next level. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. It's kind of a lot of cards that came out here, but I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, if this is someone that you've been dealing with, this Queen of Pentacles knows what she wants, whether it's a feminine or a masculine, whatever the case may be. I'm reading the cards, the gender on the cards. So I feel like this particular individual knows what they want. And I don't think that you have the amount of time to not make a decision and to just kind of hang around and to not do anything, because I do kind of feel like this person, they're not, this Queen of Pentacles may have been stressed out in the past about this connection, but they're not as stressed anymore. And as a matter of fact, they may just be saying, I'm done. They may be moving on to something new because of a decision that's not being made by you, by the masculine here. You need to see something from a different perspective. There needs to be a going within and looking at a situation from a different perspective. Yeah, because it looks like you end up, if a decision isn't made, I feel like it looks like you end up kind of cheating yourself here. Yeah, with a decision not being made, no action being taken. This, I feel like it falls apart with whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, that's just falling. That's like the foundation just kind of falling apart. Possibly this is in, I don't know if you're still stuck on an ex-wife or trying to reunite with an ex-wife. Maybe it's toxic and you know it's toxic, so you're not making any decisions. Or this is someone that you know you can have stability with, but you're not making that decision to have that stability. So this person may end up going in a different direction. Again, like I said, because they know what they want. They want security. They want equal give and take. So they just may end up inflicting this Ten of Swords on you and going in a different direction. What advice do we have for water masculine? I mean, I feel like the advice is to make a decision. Even if you decide, well, I don't want to have something long term. I don't want to move in. I don't want the next level. I don't want that. Well, then that's fine, but at least make the decision. Because I kind of feel you just being at a stalemate here when there needs to be some type of action that needs to be taken. Okay, we have a look ahead. Leave the past where it belongs. Look forward to what's coming next. Something better is waiting for you, I promise. So some of you are not making that decision. You're not looking ahead. You're at a standstill with this Hanged Man energy. You're not wanting to see something from a different perspective or take any kind of action. And so what's going to end up happening is, action is going to be taken for you, and it may not be what you want. Some of you have to leave this toxic behavior and patterns in the past, because that can never lead you down a good road. It looks like you have the ability to have some type of celebration, abundance, gifts here, stability within a home, with the Queen of Pentacles coming out twice, Ace of Pentacles in the World, the Ten of Pentacles. So you have the opportunity here to have something really nice with someone, but you're procrastinating. I feel like you're not making a decision, and it's telling you to look ahead. Pay attention. Let's get a moon message for water masculine, please. And it's too many cards. For some of you, if this is like an ex-spouse, maybe there's a need There's an opportunity to move past whatever happened in the past and start brand new, have a second chance. All right, we have you're very close to achieving your goals and luck is on your side. Yeah, so you really do look like you have an opportunity to have abundance, prosperity, something really positive here. It's just moving out of these some type of toxic behavior pattern that you're stuck in. You may be stuck in lust or something like that, but there's a need to be clear and level-headed and make a fair and final decision about what you want for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you're staying safe. I'll catch you next time. Bye.